Where is God when I struggle? In order to answer that question, we have to dive into a few core principles which help us to navigate the conversation in a way which is the most healthy. You see, to have this discussion, we need to be able to frame it well. This means that there are a few key items that I need to explain in order to proceed with the rest of our discussion. Why? Because this conversation hinges on a specific foundation with these key principles as the guiding force. Principle number 1. Who is God? God is the ruler and maker of the universe. He created the earth, the sky, and every living creature, including humanity. As creator, he is both God and king. Yet, he doesn't stop there. You see, he is a relational God who expresses himself inside of a relationship both with us and himself. You see, he is known as God the Father, Son, and Spirit, who are 3 distinct identities, yet are one triune being. We know who God the Father and God the Spirit are because Jesus revealed them to us as God the Son, who was born in ancient Israel 2,000 years ago. Principle number 2. Why did Jesus come? The disobedience known as sin brought death into the world. Anytime someone acts selfishly, wrongs another person, is cruel, unkind, hateful, or harms another, this is against God's perfect order. This is not the world he designed or behaviors he intended for humanity to engage in. It is out of his will. Principle number 3. So then why did God let them disobey? You see, obedience is only so if it's a choice. Mankind had to be given the choice to choose to love, trust, and obey God. We call this choice free will. We have the ability to choose to exercise our will to do what we want, but there are consequences to every action. And you see, it is not God's intention for us to use our free will in ways which do not align with his character, which is good, loving, kind, caring, compassionate, and healthy. Yet, if we were to be honest, how many times would we say that you and I engage in the exact opposite of these actions all of the time? So do the people that we know. This leaves mankind in a dire need of the way to know how to choose a way which mirrors God's character and be back in right relationship with him so that we can be in healthy, whole relationships with each other. This is the backdrop which made it necessary for Jesus to come. God the Son came to earth to show us how to live in a way which was right. Principle number 4. So I'll ask again, why did Jesus come? To make a way for us to find wholeness. Remember, humanity broke God's perfect order when they disobeyed and chose their own way. The only way to put it back was for someone who was perfect to make a payment for the wrong that we had done. It was necessary for God the Son, Jesus, to die on our behalf in order for wholeness and restoration of our relationship with him to even be possible again. And by him coming, he not only made a payment for the rift in relationship that we had opened up by rebelling against him, but he also showed us his nature. We got to know who he was. Principle number 5. So who is God and what is his character? He is good. He is kind. He cares. He is moved to compassion when he sees suffering. He cried when he saw pain firsthand. He wanted to be with people in their worst moments. And he revealed his nature more and more every time he got near humanity's brokenness. He doesn't always change our circumstances, but he always provides a way through them. He promises to be with us. He paid a way for us to have a relationship with Him again, even though we broke it in the first place. He has a plan for our life. It is from these lenses of truth from the Bible which will frame the rest of our discussion as we keep going through this conversation together. And I'm excited to get started with you.